Hey, Justice Warriors, how are you guys today? Is it Wednesday? I think it is. It's February 7th. I know that because that's what it says on my computer screen right there. It's about 5 in the evening, and I just thought I'd come on for a quick live so that I could say hi to my people. And nobody's here. I'm so sad. But yeah, I've been crazy busy today. I keep thinking I'm going to be able to get on and do a live, and I've just been studying really hard with this yoga stuff. And I even made a yoga video that I was going to upload for my YouTube for you guys, and it didn't take. Hey, Annie Ruler, nice to see you. How are you? Um, so yeah, I have this routine that I want to show you guys. It's the same routine that I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago, except that it's extended because a couple of weeks ago it was just the beginning of it. And now I'm like almost done with the whole sequence. And I'm practice teaching myself, I'm practice teaching other people. So I'm just practice teaching, and I thought I'd practice teach you guys too. But since that didn't work when thought I was tape recording it, because I have to have like my laptop for one thing, and so I was taping it with my cell phone. Anyway, I'll get it figured out. I don't know if I'll get a videotape of it up and running tonight, but if not tonight, then hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I wanted to come on real quick. Mark, yay, you're here. Now I feel complete. I was like, Mark's going to be so mad at me if I go 2 days in a row without, um, or anyway, you know what I mean. You were so nice to be. I watched the beginning of your live last night after I finished my live, and it was just so cute how you were like, "Where's Justice? I guess I'll just have to come on live." And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. Let me do my little routine thing. Please hit that like button if you'd be so kind. And no YouTube. So wild, no notice. Wow. No YouTube notification. I only did a notification like 2 minutes before I started, so I don't know if that makes a difference. But while we're talking about notification, please turn on your notification bell to see if it works. Make sure you're still subscribed. And what's the other thing? Share the video if it comes out halfway decent. So I was just coming on real quick between all of my yoga stuff that I've been doing all day and the yoga stuff that I have to go do in about an hour. So I only have about half an hour. Kimberly Walker lurking, slow day. Hand pink waving. Oh, that's funny that it spells it out. Hand pink waving. Hey, Fred Field. No notification on phone or YouTube. Well, they hate me, like that only encourages me because I think, why would they want to shut off my people getting notified unless maybe I don't know, on track? I don't want to toot my own horn because you never know. You might not be on track, right? But I did want to talk a little bit more about that deception detective stuff. And I came on to talk about Maui for a second because Chief Pellet here is getting his annual review today, you guys. Brush Junkie, no, it wasn't Brush Junkie. It was like Maui Now or something like that. And yeah, I mean, Brush Junkie stays on top of it, so she's probably dropping a video about it too. But it was a different Maui news station. And Pelletier, the chief who was in charge during the Maui massacre, I don't know if it's his entire annual review all today or if it's just starting today. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned that if he doesn't get slammed the way he should, I mean, he should be under investigation. He should be put on an administrative leave. He should be fired as far as I'm concerned. But my fear is that it'll just get whitewashed, and he'll get a good annual review, and they'll probably give him a freaking raise, right? Isn't that the way this stuff goes? Oh, he needs a bad review. Yeah. Yeah, he's a really sick individual. Um, so Brush Junkie did drop a really good video yesterday, a short one, just talking about like a notification that was sent out about how there was, fake news, that there was disinformation and misinformation and malinformation, and that some of it was like from other governments, from other countries, and some of it was from these I don't know, mavericks. Maybe they were talking about the YouTubers. I can only guess, but yeah, they were just trying to blame everybody for the bad press rather than looking at the facts. Like, they're trying to say that all of the kids have been accounted for when there's literally still hundreds that haven't been accounted for, but they're trying to say now that they've all been accounted for. So that's extremely concerning. Extremely. Remember only, oh yeah, Uvalde. Ugh. Remember only what, 2 or 3 got fired in Uvalde. One of the problems, you guys, is they are having a lot of trouble nationwide recruiting law enforcement officers. So that puts everybody in a bind. It's very unfortunate. Police need to be held accountable, of course. And that Uvalde catastrophe, I mean, hundreds and scads of officers, and none of them doing anything to stop the killing spree. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. And yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk a minute about the not to skip right over that. It's just horrific, but we need to focus on Pelletier's results of his review. And I think people need to speak out. People need to send emails. If we care, we should have our voices heard. But jumping over to the deception detective review that I did yesterday, and I wanted to follow up on that because I thought it was really interesting how the Content Creators Loose Association affiliated the Kiely Rodney case and his reviewing of Scami. It affiliated in his brain with NK, Nichol Kessinger, and Foxy Noxy with the Meredith Kircher Red Rum in Italy. What was it, almost 20 years ago? Over 15, I think, maybe 16 years ago. I want to say it was 2007. Anyway, interesting that he pulled those names out of thin air, that he thought Nichol Kessinger was 100% innocent and a victim. And he thought that Amanda Knox was 100% innocent and a victim. And if you know those cases, there was a lot of jealousy going on, a lot of jealousy. So I thought it was interesting that he just happened to go to those two. Of all the cases in the world that he knows about, he just happened to go to the two that have these femme fatales that were extremely jealous. And in my opinion, Red Rummed were part of an evil plan to Red Rum these victims, Meredith Kircher and Shanann Watts and her children. So what a quinky dink that that's the two cases that Deception Detective brought up. But let me do my disclaimer. Everything I say is simply my opinion, simply for the sake of starting a conversation, hoping to open up a discussion and learn something and be educational. And all my videos are made for YouTube, and it's an entertainment platform. And I feel like I'm leaning back, you guys. It's so funny, the angles of the camera. It's just like the slightest thing, and it like the The laptop's flat. I think I'm flat. I don't know. Anyway, I just keep looking at myself and I'm like, I'm listing. So I want to write myself. Interesting. Yeah, Mark, you put that into words better than I did. Guilty and DD has a type to defend. So Shan has been hammering away. Illuminated Mind has been hammering away. Divine Justice, aka Mrs. G, has been hammering away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a lot of trouble keeping up with all of our lovely content creators. And it's exciting to have so much good material to look at. So I've caught some of it. I've caught some Divine Justice, aka Mrs. G. The Honey Badger, I've caught some of Shan's. So there was some interesting things that I took some notes when I was watching one of Shan's lives. I think her last one from last night. I wanted to share some of these notes with you guys. She was talking about how Sam Brown was telling on himself when he inadvertently admitted to the water being clear by stating that they searched Prosser so many times that they muddied up the water. That's a really good point, Shan. A really good point. So in saying that they muddied up the water, they're saying that prior to them muddying up the water, you could see through it, right? Way to go. Way to go. I've been hammering too, small hammer. I know, Mark, and I love the video of yours that I caught yesterday. I quickly made sure you weren't on live when I came on just now, but I didn't have much time to work with. We aren't stopping. Tell truth to Kiely. Story is told and justice is served. Yeah, we're not even going to slow down, are we? So let's see. The thing that you were saying, Shan, about Scami being deputized, is that how you say it? Deputized? I feel like I'm missing a syllable. I think you're absolutely right. That whole thing with the princess hand and the medallion around her neck, that every time I think of that medallion around her neck, I think of the freaking Wizard of Oz. But yeah. The other things that you spoke about that were really key in my mind, you were talking about Meg's going on a camping trip with Kylie Rodney's family after she went missing. Do you know the dates by chance of when these family camp trips that she joined them on might have occurred? Because I thought that was fascinating. I mean, I would imagine that the alleged camp trip that they had planned for that night was canceled. That would be very telling if not. But as soon as you were talking about Meg's and the camp trip with Kylie's family, I went straight to Brian Laundrie and him going camping with his family when he got back from his camp trip. And it seems like they were probably doing that to hatch up a plan. And also going out to a campground, you know that there's not going to be like Ring doorbell and video cameras so much, right? So you can kind of do things more on the down low. And what was this? What was this? Let me get caught up with you guys. Hey, Sherry. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. What's the squirrels saying? Going back to the beginning is important. So important. Absolutely. So important. Mark, 3 segments of yours got included in that video I shared from another channel. I didn't even get a shout out. What? I got to check it out. Which channel can you share? That's awesome. Mark's getting put into some videos of other people. Was it like Ninja Chihuahua or who? Yes, deputized. Something is going on there. Absolutely. And just the whole thing with her being so confident of knowing where the traffic cams are. Again, I don't know if she had an internship with the police department or not, but she obviously has a criminal mindset. Like, why in the world would she know where all the traffic cams are on the interstates. Why would she want to know? And why would she be thinking about that? I mean, she let the cat out of the bag, didn't she, when she said that? That was awesome. For that, we can thank her. I don't think deputizing is legal these days. Well, I don't think they care what's legal in Truckee. I want to say Effie, right? I can look back on the dates of the email. Yes. It is Meg's birthday. Did you all send cards? So yeah, Mags and Megs, it gets so confusing. So you're talking about MC Ultra. And when I was saying Megs a minute ago, I meant Mags. I meant Magdalene Larson. And yeah, so she said she's going off air, like she's just gonna stop with the YouTube. Wouldn't that be a gift to everyone? I don't think she can. I really don't think she can. But there's always hope, right? I'm awaiting on approval from the channel because I don't know if they want their name out there or just their videos. Okay, Shan, that's not a problem at all. Mark, did you get to see the video that they highlighted your videos in? That's totally awesome. We got him for deputizing Scami. Busted. Yes, LOL. So, what was the thing that you were talking about, Shan, on August 8th that the Placer County Sherrif's Office, I have 30 written down. I have FAL and COM written down, and I don't know what I meant. Can you help me out there? This is hilarious. So on August 8th, FAL COM 30, the Placer County Sheriff's Office. What was that? It was something really important because I didn't really have the ability to write it down, but I wrote it down anyway. But I thought that I would understand my shorthand, and I don't understand it. Oh, Falcon 30? Is that what it is? What's the Falcon 30? Maybe that's what it is. On August 8th, Falcon 30. What is it? What is it? Brain fart barking dog. Okay, so Mark says, I saw they reached out to me to let me know I'm in their video and if it was okay. Oh, very cool. I forget who. Too funny, Mark. Too funny. But I'm excited to see that video. That's awesome. And yeah, you deserve to be highlighted like that. Oh, the copter, Fred Field thinks. The yeah, that might be the air surveys. So August 8th, were they doing helicopter surveys? I don't like that MSN covered Scami's injuries on thighs, etc. I don't like that mainstream media covered Scami's injuries on thighs. You mean that they mentioned them or that they hid them, Annie Ruler? Because I'm not sure what you're getting at there. Falcon 30 is strapped with tech. Well, yeah, I'm kind of having a brain fart with that too. Like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, got to do this yoga stuff. I hope that the next video that I make works, and so I can put it on my regular videos, and then you guys can do some yoga if you want to try it. I'm really making major strides. It's pretty cool. I am excited about that, but man, sometimes my brain just collapses because it's like I'm learning brand new stuff, brand new muscles, And, you know, just going through the sequence, it's not that big of a deal. But then I just go on overload and I'm like, huh, how does it all fit together? Because it's really like a puzzle, the yoga postures and getting from one position into the other. So that's what teaching, where I'm at with it, is, you know, walking a person through each move. So if you're in downward dog and then you want to get into the lunge position, you do that by getting one of your hands or getting one of your feet in between your two hands on the mat and then pushing up with that front leg. And then you're in a lunge or warrior, something like that. So these are the things that my brain has been running with for the last 24 hours. And I got to log off of this live, go back to the yoga studio. And then hopefully, like I said, I'll get a yoga video made and put up on my regular videos. I don't think I can do it live because of, like, I need the laptop to be reading to me the moves that I'm supposed to do. And then I can videotape myself with my phone, but my phone had no memory for video. So I deleted a bunch of the videos and then I'll see if it'll work. So yeah, like Twister. That's awesome, Mark. You just made my day. Oh, MSM had photoshopped her thighs. They were scratched. Whoa, I didn't know that they photoshopped her thighs. That's creepy AF, Annie Ruler. Like, why would they do that? Like, that's really sus. And they gave her a tan. Right, because she had the weird tan with like the tube socks up to her knees where it was all white, and then above the knees it was tan. So did they tan them from the knee down? Yeah, totally like Twister, Mark. I love it. That is so funny. So I'm going to go off to do a bunch of yoga and I'm going to be thinking of Twister the whole time. So yes, drink and eat healthy. Need your email. My email is justiceatooz@gmail.com. And hey, Christine Herman, nice to see you. Sorry, I'm just about to sign off. I got to get going to another yoga class. It's phenomenal. I can't believe how much yoga I'm doing. I've done a lot of classes just in the last 24 hours. A lot. And I'm going to do a few tonight. So I want to do some more YouTubing with you guys too. So I don't know if Shan's planning on going live tonight, but I will try to tune in and see what's up. So if Kiely was on the ground in the fight grabbing Scami, they never named who fought. Yeah, Mark. They never named who fought. They never named who was the ride. Scami's ride to the party, Scami's ride home from the party. Why does the mainstream media manipulate like that? Upper thighs are tanned. She had written on them to distract from the cuts, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. I mean, she had like white paint on her legs to cover up the bruises, in my opinion. Absolutely, Annie Ruler. I'm with you 100% on that. Mark Molina says, mad here. Oh, darn. Oh, Christine, thank you so much for coming out and saying hi. I am sorry that I need to wrap it up, but Mark needs to take his dog on a walk anyway. We'll watch replay. Thank you. If she was on the ground in fight, agree. See you guys. So I'm going to quickly hang up after I say peace out, sending you light and love. Remember to eat well and drink well and be merry. Get your exercise. Don't overdo it. That's what I got to look out for right now. Overdoing it's not a good thing. And yeah, the class that I'm off to is actually like a restoration class. So it's not something strenuous. It's precisely the opposite. It's more like meditation. And then I got to do other stuff after that, other yoga class stuff. But where was I? Make sure you get your rest. Make sure you're kind to yourself, kind to other people. Just be easy on yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. I was talking to myself there, wasn't I? So we will see you guys on the next one, maybe tonight. If not tonight, hopefully tomorrow. I'll try to do more of my like early in the day routine with you guys, Mark. So have a nice night. Love to you all. And I think that's everything for the moment. So thanks so much for joining me. Sorry to have it be so short.